Alright, alright, alright. And we are back. 8 o'clock right on the dot. We are going to go to war with Spain almost immediately. There's actually a lot more that I need from Spain than I had originally realized. We need to take this province, the two claims over here, and also we need to take Sardinia. Because we need that to form Sardinia Piedmont. And I'm going to have to convert to Sardinia culture instead of Piedmontese like I normally do. Because France culture converted Turin. So that's a thing. Normally this state would be Piedmontese and it'd be fine to use that to convert. It'd have enough development. But in this case, we have to use Sardinian. And it kind of sucks. Actually, this might be more dev alone through Piedmontese. This is weird. Very weird. Stupid France ruining everything. Okay, but the way I see it, we'd have to unstate everything and do it at 30 because this finishes in 1630. So I have to do it before this finishes in my capital. Well, I have to do it after Damak finishes in my capital state, but before my capital finishes. So that way, it's just barely enough dev to convert to Piedmontese. I could also dev this myself up to about 100. It needs to go up to 100 anyway. So that's a possibility there. Just in case I don't get that in time, but I'm going to make that in time. Let's pull everybody to Spain here. And then we will do the things. You're on your way to this province. Let's get these guys from over here. Where is my boats? We'll get a leader on you and pull off half of your transports, about half. This one stays here, and the other one goes to the New World, or not New World, goes to the Med. But other than that, we just gotta get in position, and we gotta get going. Ooh, good event. Ooh, do I take the money here? The money here is really nice. But it's dip power. And 10 years of more trade, and we do make a lot of trade income. We'll make the long-term investment. I want the dip points. Alright, everybody's moving. We might have to help out the Ottomans. They're still going through their disaster. We also need to... one other thing I want to do. I want to send an alliance to Great Britain. We're just going to quickly ally Great Britain, make sure they don't want to attack us, and see if we can break their alliance with Genoa. And if we can do that, then we're free gaming. I may want to take that right now. I'm going to take that right now while I have a chance, before I go to war with Spain. Being the same tech as them would be really nice. Let's go with the defensive ones. Yeah, defensive ones. Defensive pips are always better. Oh, they lost their they lost emperorship, Holy Roman Emperor. That's perfect for us. Very nice for us. Are they going to form Spain off of that? Because all they need is 100 legitimacy, and they can form Spain whenever they want. I would like them to form Spain, too. It'd be much easier for me. Their ideas are not even that good. Alright, we can keep going. Boats are over here just fine. Other ones are moving over just fine. Let's make a free company over here. I did do some culture conversions, put all these up in my my off time. And we should probably go to war. Or either is fine. Ooh, Great Britain would join if I gave them land. I'm not going to do that, though. Wait a second. Wait a second. This truce ends in January 24th, 3 years. If this war takes 3 years, I may be able to use it to just not have. I wouldn't have to break their alliance with Genoa. I'd just keep them in the war. That I can do. That'd be really nice. And that is what we'll do. Let's just pull back and wait. And not take attrition. There we go. You're still taking attrition. There we go. Alright, let's curry with you and improve relations with you. And what else do we need to improve relations with? We need to make sure we're topped up with all of these guys. How much more can we improve with you? Well, only a little bit. It's fine. Make sure we're topped up with them. And Austria. And Venice. And we're just gonna give it a minute. Oh, Austria can't do it. Man, I really, really need envoy travel time. The envoy travel time's killing me. Alright, let's figure out where our navies are at. Oh, they're together. Perfect. I don't really have to give them a repair tick. We can just bring them to the med. And let's also give you the other admiral, not you. Okay. Yeah, you can have a general too. Why not? Are they going to be able to handle their rebels? We're going to have to do it for them. We should probably placate down Khmer. It's just fine. And everything's going somewhat decently here. We need to improve with France. A capital from... Really? This event? Oh, wait. That is a bird. You know, I didn't even think about that event, but if we get it, we could potentially... We could potentially just move capital. Move capital and then make it easier to flip Piedmontese. That would be really good. Because we're going to be moving our capital to Turin anyway, I think. Because Sardinia Piedmont stuff. We're moving our capital to Turin. That means I can't use the island trick for Europe anymore. So I have to use either Bermuda or Galapagos. I've got no choice anymore. And we'll be using Galapagos. Well, Bermuda's going to be cheaper. But Galapagos lets me go to North America, which I want. I want to go to North America over South America. Oh well. We'll figure that out later. not a now problem anyway. Alright, let's go to war with Spain. Let's hope to find an heir. Any heir will do. We're capped on admin. I didn't notice. It's okay. Let's just dev some France up. Or the Ottomans. How much? Okay, they're already 100%. Don't have to dev the Ottomans at all. Where do I want to dev with France? Somebody did suggest this to me. Using this mode. Going down to them, but it's so laggy. So laggy. It's too laggy to do. Utrecht. Somewhere up here. There it is. Where was it? There it is. Yeah, we can dev this. And that'll take some of their Liberty Desire off. We should probably go a little bit harder on that. Especially since I don't need admin for anything. It's fine. Alright, what's our Liberty Desire at now? Take it up to 80%. So as soon as we get the reform, we're kind of solid on this as soon as we get the reform. As soon as we flip Austria, it's no problem at all. We'll get it in 2 seconds once we flip Austria. Yellow River Flood, that's really annoying. But it's doable. No problem there. Just click that button a bunch of times. Yeah, it means tech is going to happen slower, but we're already 14 years ahead of time. I mean, no issue there. More culture conversions. Good to go. As soon as we get the favors, we'll be declaring war. That's my thoughts anyway. Because we do need the war to last around 3 to 4 years, so we have time to attack Genoa. But Genoa's not really allied to anybody besides Great Britain, so it shouldn't take too long. We can pay off the loan in a little bit here. More culture conversions. Never mind. I have no idea how the German U is pronounced, though. Oo? Is it oo? The double O sound? Utrecht? There's that. Okay, let's do culture conversions again. Some of them finished. None of them finished. Let's go to war. And let's get Portugal out of this. Okay. Organize this properly. Let's get our cannon stacks going to the main areas where we need our cannon stacks. Oh, they deleted... Wait. Is this fort not paid for? Why isn't this fort popping up? Is that just a visual glitch? Or are we not at war with them? We're not at war with them. Oh, cool. Well, that makes things easier. I didn't even see that Portugal wasn't going to join. But yeah, that definitely makes things easier. Social reform. I don't care. If they take this province, I swear. Fine. You want to play that game? We'll play that. Well, actually, never mind. Oh, Portugal did join. Delayed join. Well, this is sloppy. What a start to the day. Alright. Well, let's fix that. I guess I actually have to focus on this war instead of just blindly blunder into it. I'll just concentrate my troops in one area. It's no problem at all. Let's work on Aragon first, and then... Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll try and pronounce it right next time. Okay, they're all going that way. Let's go here. They're hopefully scare them off here. We can fight their troops here. Let's barrage. Bring the 45 to Toledo. Okay. I mean, I know nothing about German language. I know nothing about any language other than English and Korean. So I mean, and even then, it's just really bad Korean, just enough to know the basics. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 10 years of more trade efficiency. Well, it's gonna be like 10 or 20 ducats. 20 ducats versus that. Yeah, I'll take the trade efficiency. No, I was going to go to Korea on for my my military service because I used to be I used to do intelligence work for the U.S. military, and they were going to send me to Korea, but plans changed last minute, and I ended up staying in Maryland. So yeah. I had to learn a little bit of Korean for that. They're attacking me in the mountains. Okay, I think we win that anyway. Traveling minstrel? Sure. We don't win that. They beat us. Let's retreat to this fort over here. A lot of negative events happening at the same time there. Alright, we'll pull off of that fort. Or just get lucky and get it earlier. I didn't expect their quality to be as good as it is. Alright. Well, we could attack them in the highlands. Or we don't. I'm surprised these troops aren't pulling off. Let's actually bring the 40k down, or the 45 down there. Pull them off. Anything else I have to focus on in this area? I don't think so. We barrage. Come on, get lucky. Alright, this one's being covered. We're getting attacked over there. They're just mercs, so I really don't care about them. This is the one I care about. Let's check over here again. play seriously for a bit. By seriously, I mean really, really slow. Agonizingly slow. Move everybody back over here. Group all the troops up. Have no mountain sieges. I also need to make sure that this doesn't get taken by England. Okay, that siege is done. We take Toledo. We march on Toledo, then we march on Portugal. Let's move all the troops up. I probably should have marked these as interests, too. You serious? Here, barrage this, we need to get there in time. Okay, yeah. I don't know why they attacked me there. That was very stupid of them. Okay, Austria can declare on us. They won't, though. We can move these troops over here. Maybe take Granada. What about these guys? They're probably fine. So let's go land them in Cabo, in the Cape. And let's move them and move the Navy down to the strait. Maybe block off the strait. Okay, a lot of things happening at the same time there. Never mind. We can block up the strait for a bit. Who, what, when, how? Okay, that's just my my merchant navy. Okay, well, we can sit in this port right here and hope that they don't attack us there. They won't attack us there. They're too afraid to sit in the open sea for a long period of time. Alright, maybe I don't want to sit on this mountain fort with none of my troops there. So let's not. We'll just pull out. And we will assault this. And I think that's fine. Culture conversion's happening, let's fix that. $24. Okay, let's get this peace deal going. Can't take those without landing on them. We want to take this island. We want to take these two islands. And then we want to take these for probably 2 Sicilies. Here, can I mark them? 2 Sicilies, you want to take these? Will you do that for me, bud? Oh, they're not loyal. Well, will you be loyal? Here, can I dev Venice a bit? I can dev Venice a bit. There. Have a dev. Okay, anything happening over here that I need to worry about? Not really. And there they go. Okay, well, we can't go down there anymore. Fine, fair enough. Just take the capital. There we go. And move these over to 2 Sicilies. And we should be fine. There's our peace deal. That's all we need. Ideally, let's also get Portugal out. Yeah, let's get a combat general in you. And start carpeting. Hey, France is helping. Good on you, France. Okay, we're still currying with them. We're still currying with Ottomans. What else do we need to do? What else do we need to improve with? Khmer needs to be fully improved with. Yeah. And we can just pull the diplomat off Khmer. It's close enough where the travel time won't matter. Cannon fodder. Sure. They took back Barcelona. That's fine by me. I'll just take it back in a second anyway. Let's get Portugal out. Cool. They're fighting the French troops. And the French troops look like they... Oh, no. French troops didn't win, but they took quite a few of them out. I don't want to do that event. I don't want to pay that money. If France gets their people together, then they would be able to attack that, no problem. Let's continue to siege some stuff down over here. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked that. Genoa's troops is done. We do want to do that upgrade mission, or whatever it's called. Let's also blockade that. Down. Yep. Cheaper to do cannon barrage than the other one, so sure. Let's attack Genoa. The only way I could attack them is if... Because I forgot that I would need direct contact with them. I'd need to be able to... You know what, it's probably better just to piece this war out. It's probably better just to piece this war out and find another way to call Great Britain in. And there goes... It seems like they got stack wiped over there. I didn't see what happened, but... Oh, never mind, they're right here. Come on, let me piece this out. That's all I want. Oh, we have a free colonist. Let me get that taken care of really quick. And let's also do some conversion, or some stuff over here. How much is this going to be? Okay, soon. Soon we get some of the monuments done. 8 lost to 70% right there. We shouldn't lose that 80%. At least we got this one. They are on low. We can get them out, no problem now. In fact, we can take some of their money too. I don't care about a coalition. Let's recover in France. And do this button. Next we go after Nupe. Or we no CB Friesland. And I'm kind of fine doing a no CB on Friesland. I think. Never mind, I'm not. It'd pull Portugal and Castile in if I were to do that. But Nupe, nobody cares about Nupe. Not a single person cares, and it works, so... Yeah, let's do them. And the reason we're doing all these wars up the African coast is because we need to have coring range in the Med. And if we don't, then we're just screwed. So might as well placate them down. I don't care about Tongu too much. Austria, you need to have your debt paid off. I was hoping their debt would be a little bit higher than that, so I could pay off their loans for a lot more liberty desire. I want to enforce religion on them so I can integrate them. But actually, it looks fine if I were to wait just a little while longer. It would be fine. Alright. There's the White Lotus cults. I'm not paying the money for that, so do whatever you want. Where are these rebels? One up here. Some over here. Alright. I've got 15k ready to take care of those. We're about to cap on points. Make sure that doesn't happen. Do I want to take this tech early? It would give me colonial range. I don't think I need the colonial range yet, though. Let's do the no CB on Nupe. Oh, we've got to wait a month. You can go back to port. Probably need to heal up a bit. Let's pull one of these stacks off to deal with Nupe. Actually, we also need to deal with these rebels over here, because they're not going to be able to handle them themselves. How big is the Ottoman debt now? They've paid off most of their debt. Alright, you can divert trade again. Same with France, divert your trade. I don't want them to get too big. We need to split you guys up a bit. And then I'll organize, make sure that they're not taking attrition after that. Okay, everybody's good on attrition except for this one stack. I want to move you towards Genoa. So stay right there. Sure. And Nupe. We've got to no CB them because I can't take their land with Majapahit campaigns. And I don't want to make them a vassal. So, yeah, no CB is just fine. And the extra stab gives us, what's it called? So, yeah, that too. Extra stab gives us absolutism. Alright, how are we going to attack Genoa? Well, better question, how are we going to integrate Venice? Genoa entered the coalition, really? I thought you wouldn't be able to do that. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We'll figure out a way out of it. I might just be able to improve with them. I can definitely just improve with them. Let's take tech now. I can't spend... Well... Would it be worth it to just wait a month? It might be worth it just to wait 1 month. Let's also improve with Genoa. Yeah, we can just pull them out of the coalition manually. It's fine. Or through relations. It's fine. We'll call Great Britain into the Morocco War. I'm not going to barrage there because I want Miltech. This is a very important mill tech for us. Basically going to make us have really, really good troops. Crap, I forgot about these rebels. Let's deal with them, I guess. What else can I do? They don't move for some reason. I don't know why they don't move. But this happened on the other time that White Lotus Revolt happened. They don't move. I don't know what to say. They just stay there. I'm not gonna barrage that. Alright. Two Sicilies. Why? Why are you... They're in the weird spot where they're hovering up and down being loyal and not being loyal. Let's upgrade this a couple of times. I've got nothing else to do with my money, so might as well. Well, I can build buildings and all that jazz, but it's fine. There's my cores done. And we can piece them out. Let's stop currying with Great Britain. We don't need to anymore. And this core's done too. Okay, good. This is the core that I was worried about. Oh, somebody's taking attrition. Let's not have that happen. And then we go to war with Morocco. Take one Morocco province. And then it's a vassal. Okay, good. Continue dealing with the rebels. Full annexation, good. Let's pull them back to the Med. And we attack Morocco. And all they need to do is the Mamluks. Good. That'll be an easy war. Oh, definitely. We're going to take this way ahead of time. That's completely fine with me. We'll get our better Asian troops. You can deal with the Serbians. It's fine. And let's go to war with Morocco. Because it will take a little while longer than I want them to. So we'll take the big stack here and move them. Oh, okay. Well, then I don't even have to worry about that. All right, good. That colony's done. We can slowly finish up the Philippines. I don't think we can do much of this island. It's going to be taken by Great Britain by the time I get there. I do want these islands, but oh well. If I can't get them, I can't get them. Venice is done. Improving with France is almost done. Oh, perfect. Huge event. I love this event. We're gonna wait one. Actually, we can take it now. I don't want to take what's it called from that. I don't want to take a loan from that. I don't need the Inno, but we're gonna take this now anyway. Style points. Because we're swimming in points right now. We have no reason to spend points on anything. Or no, yeah. I mean, we don't really have any need to spend points on anything anymore. Nothing's a priority. We have infinite points from tribs later on anyway. Infinite dip points. No. No. Get that guy gone. I do not want that. That is a disgusting error. And he should be ashamed of himself. All right, France gets called back. Let's do the curry with France. Let's also improve trust with this guy. And he's capped on trust. Eventually, we'll give Vienna back to Austria. Get more boats over here. Oh, there we go. Same name as the old guy, just better stats. I'll take it. All right, get over there. Start moving. They can deal with the Janissaries just fine. I'm definitely gonna need more armies to deal with what's it called? I'm gonna need more armies to deal with Mamluks. So let's get them over there. Can I call you in? No, because you're in another war. British conquest of something. Will you join this war? Oh, wait. They would join still. That's not good for me. Genoa. I need to pull Genoa out. Oh, okay. We pull him out with a influence. Simple as that. My Grand Captain is dead. Let's find a new one. Here, discipline guy. We're almost capped on. I forgot about the rebels. Almost capped on mandate. Let's get more troops down here. Okay, never mind. Move them that way. This guy can stay in this area. Let's get him a better general. Let's try and white piece out Morocco, or white piece out Nemlux. Alright, culture conversion's finishing. Let's do more of those. Culture's looking pretty good so far. Definitely ahead of time in culture. For what you normally see in one culture. Well, kinda. Got all of this converted. Most of this converted. We're looking at half of India soon. Big revolts in the Ottomans. That's fine, I guess. Pull Genoa out of the coalition. What do you want to get out? Just a little bit more. Cool. Oh, discipline guy. That'll help out just a little bit. Give me some prestige too. Definitely. Let's not attack him there. We don't have to. We're getting close. Do I want to barrage this? Not really. Do some more culture conversions. Got more adjacency. So that's fine. And it's rolling. Game's just rolling. I don't think they're really going to move from there. We need a new leader for this guy. And I need to move this guy around. for the last rebel stack. Here, you can take one of my pre-existing generals. Do you want out yet? Yes, you do. Move them over to... Well, let's go help out the Ottomans. They're in shambles. And then let's make sure we can integrate them as soon as I'm ready to. Alright. This guy shouldn't be in the coalition anymore. I think as soon as I reload, he's out of the coalition. Let's find somebody else to attack. Just to attack, so that I can pull Great Britain in. I don't know who that's going to be, though. Well, no, I'm wrong. I need to wait. I need to wait till somebody's integrated, till either Venice or Two Sicilies is integrated. Then I can attack. Alright, let's separate these guys out. I don't need to take that much attrition in one province. Let's have the Mercs go attack the Janissaries. Colonialism, sure, I don't care. And over here, we need to upgrade this some more. The quicker we get that, the more minimum autonomy in territories, the better. All of this looks just fine. Yeah, we're rolling. Anything needs to be done over here. I don't see anything at all that needs to be done over here. I could help Khmer out, but I don't think I need to. Oh, this needs to be done. Which one was it that I was going to go for? I think study foreign ships. More heavy ship combat ability is always good. And it might be necessary for when we go to war with Great Britain. So, yeah. Fine, I'll dev this guy twice. He'll be good. Man, they're right on the edge. I need to integrate them soon. And we will, as soon as this Morocco war is done. Cool. Free admin. Pen is back by the sword. Very nice for me now. Very, very nice. I like that event. Alright, let's make sure nobody's taking attrition over here. They can pretty much handle the rebels themselves. Move down to Italy with our mercs. Actually, you go to the capital, you go to this fort. Portugal's taking massive attrition here. 100k, oh yeah, that's brutalizing their armies. Got quite a few men though. 90k. Not that much. Not the biggest Portugal I've seen, but still. These guys at war with Songhai? Why are you over here then? Oh, they're at war with Portugal. Ah, that'll do it. I probably need to reload to get Genoa out. Where is is my vassal one? Is it not in this rotation? Looks like it. Okay. Oh, there it is. And I lost it. Oh, there it is. And we're all good. A little bit of extra dip annex cost is going to really help out when it comes to integrating two Sicilies and Venice. And Austria. Alright, anything I have to do with my troops besides make them not take attrition? I don't think so. I wasn't expecting to get rebels there. Alright. No, that's not how it's gonna work. I guess we gotta do it this way. Alright, and continue to up this monument. Almost there. I'm not going to make the same mistake as yesterday. I'm not going to use manpower to upgrade that monument. It's a very bad idea. Cool. Yeah, I'll take some free dip rep. And then we'll go attack these Morocco troops over here. I'm not paying mandate for that. We are kind of low on mandate, so this might hurt just a bit. Never mind. We just out quality them by so much. They can't do a thing about it. Alright. Oh, have we finished this province yet? We have. Wait. Then why can't... Oh, okay. So you need the thing about Majapahit campaigns is you need to make them a vassal first. Then you can take land afterwards. And Songhai would enter the coalition, so would Tunis. That's kind of rough. You know what? We might just want to wait another year. Actually, no. I think that's fake. I think this is fake. I think we have enough. Aggressive impact reductions to make that not count. Yeah, it was fake. Well, it wasn't fake. They're at 50, but it says they won't join, so... Works for me. Alright, move everybody back to Genoa. Let's find somebody else to attack. Let's also get Venice integrated. Let's get two Sicilies integrated slightly after Venice. And let's get Austria integrated. Also after Venice. Yeah, Venice has to go first because we need these little two cores right here to be able to integrate Austria. Or we can attack Volgast. If Munich wasn't in the coalition. Munich. Yeah, there's no way I can pull them. Well, there is a way I can pull them out. I can just improve with them. It's not like we're going to be doing anything else right now. We've got to wait for Venice to finish up. So, did Goed murder Laurent, or did Laurent get murdered by the Coalition, then Goed get murdered by the Coalition, then Riveria got murdered? All by Coalition? How did that work? Because Laurent getting murdered by a Coalition, yeah, it feels great, but happens about half the time. All three of them getting murdered by a Coalition, that'd be crazy, crazy times. Oh, I think we take the dip rep guy here. But I don't want a one-cost dip rep guy. We'll keep the trade efficiency guy in our pocket. But I want a dip rep guy. Speeding up these integrations would be really nice. Ooh, that's also really good. Well, okay, we'll keep the improved relations guy in our pocket now. Death of a merchant. I'll take the money. There's my dip rep guy. Nice. And Big Riveria is fun too. Gotta love seeing Big Riveria. There's my minimum autonomy and territories. There's a monument. We get a little bit of extra points from that. Cool. I took a loan. When? Oh well. Alright, Morocco, you need to be a march. So you don't take penalties from integrating here. And who's my next target? Oh, that's beautiful too. As in a Vanille game, oh, that's huge. In my Vanille game that I did right before the patch, you can take Sornkost as a vassal. If you take Sornkost as a vassal, then you don't lose your... Well, you lose your home island to Sornkost, but because it's your vassal anyway, you get to keep the land pretty for free, pretty much. Let's do that really quick. Get more, get above 50. Oh yeah, make them a vassal. You get to keep your home island. It's very low dev home island, but still, after you move off of it. But every little province helps. All right, we got general things to do. All right, this is gonna take a second. I'm not gonna keep anybody without yellow pips. Well, 2 siege pips are fine. Let's reorganize all these generals while I have a chance. I don't want to take the admiral off. Alright. There we go. Now we just go down the list. You guys need to move over to this area. Alright, that's good to go. Oh, definitely. Yeah, pounce on Laurent, take some vassals from them. Get Durain going, yeah. Take a core from Durain, get a big reconquest going, huge. It's so huge for an early game, what's it called? An early game Vanille. To have vassals on Canor. Because I mean, then it's just you can easily invade Canor using that with the Sunset Invasion, or yeah, Sunset Invasion. But yeah, invading Canor is so much fun as Vanille, and it's really hard to get onto it too, to put yourself back onto the continent after losing all your land from it. But with vassals, that fixes that problem. Right. Okay. I completely forgot about moving these troops around. Or these boats around. Let's protect trade in this node, because why not? You're already protecting trade here. Who am I missing? Nothing. I think I'm fine. I think it's good to go. Okay. So, how would we go into Genoa here? They allied the moon again. It's annoying. Could I get you to break alliance with Genoa? No. No, I couldn't. So I would have to have you pull somebody in. I'd have to pull you in against a war with somebody. I don't know who that's going to be. Could be Russia. I could ask them for help against Russia. They're only allied to Denmark. That is a good Majapahit campaign target. I need to stop improving with subjects here. I need more diplomats. We're running into the issue of not having enough diplomats to do what I want to do. Let's make sure that everybody is able to be annexed as I please. Alright, that's good. We'll do both of those now at the same time. Let's also put up the policy to cap out our annex cost. And it should be soon when we finish these off. I also want to attack Arabia. Attacking Arabia gives me Petra. I also want to improve this monument. We need the dip rep from it, and the dip relations would help out just a little bit. Yeah, that's true too. But so when you own Sornkost, I'm pretty sure that event just doesn't fire. Because that when I did own Sornkost as a vassal in my last game, the event just didn't fire, and we took it all the way to 1600 without it firing. And yeah, well, it did fire. Let me correct that. It did fire. We just birded it, and we took Sornkost as a vassal at around 1530-ish, 1540, something like that. And after that, it didn't fire at all. After we took him as a vassal. But yeah, a lot of times, even as Laurent, sometimes it just won't even attack. If they're in a war currently, then they just won't attack you, and you can just have it time out, the CB timeout. But yeah, that's the fun part about Vanille. Play it however you want. There's tons of different ways to play it. And I guess that's why it's one of the most popular nations. 4 different paths you can go on, all with different results. And you can do a late form of the Aelnar. You can do an early Aelnar formation. And it's all up to you. There's so many different strategies, and none of them are wrong. Oh, there's Spain formation. Good. We might attack Spain then. I don't know. I don't know who we want to attack here. Part of me says, let's just attack some tiny guy. Some tiny nation. Or, I don't know. Okay, they did ally quite a few people. I don't care about them receiving trade power from anybody. I don't care about the Papal States. Russia seems like the obvious pick to go into here. But at the same time, I did start one. I did start a Hansai campaign in my own time, and I got to around. I got about 15 years in. I haven't completed it. I'm going. I'm going to do one. I wanted to do Righteous Path run as him, but or not. They're not Righteous Path. They're the other religion. I was going to do One Faith as him, but yeah, uh, the early game's really fun as them. I ran into big coalition problems though, trying to fast expand with them. They are Righteous Path. Okay, yeah, then they were part of my. I was either going to do Bided Gang or them as my Righteous Path One Faith, and I was doing a whole bunch of testing with them. But no, their early game's really fun. I might do a full campaign as them. I want to see how the whole story plays out of it, because I've never done the story part of it. Never looked at the end game missions anyway. And the area that it's in, so much fun. You can get so rich so quick by conquering Buvari. Yeah, I mean, normally, even as the command, you'd take a while to get rich off of Buvari, but off taking Buvari, but not them. They just immediately beeline for Buvari and boom. Huh. Uh, I do remember them taking vassals early, but I thought that you would just get rid of them later, or you would integrate them later on. Because I know you go into a little bit into the one Gia with a couple of their vassals there. No, is that right? No, it's Bim Lao. You take part of Bim Lao. I think Bim Lao's taking them as a vassals in that mission tree. I might be completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that Bim Lao is one of the vassals you get midway through the mission tree. I know you get the one nation next to Gia from it. Ooh, this is a. Do I want to do the? I think I'd do harsh treatment cost over the absolutism one. Man, you're making me really want to play. I want to play Anbenar again. I really want to play Anbenar again. I've got the bug, but you know, I really don't like what they did with Anbenar. I really don't like that they didn't do an update when the like. I wish they did a Steam update 3 or 4 or like 2 or 3 weeks after the game after the patch launched. If they had done a Steam update, it would have been so much easier. I'd be playing Anbenar right now over base game. But they still haven't updated it. It's been like 4 months now. It's insane. I know I could get Bitbucket, but I don't know. I do have Bitbucket. I don't know. It just seems like a poor choice on their part to not do an update. I might do a campaign later tonight for Anbenar. I don't know what I'd do though. Have to decide later on. This event again. We'll take the stab. Alright. Ottoman Pretenders, I don't care. What do I want to use my admin on? France deving, I guess? We should probably also check the culture conversions. Probably have quite a few of them that I can do. And let's find a war. Well, not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Patience. Architectural visionary plus obsessive perfectionist. Wouldn't that... Don't they counteract each other? Wait. What's architectural visionary? I don't know what architectural visionary is. Is that the minus minus? Yeah, no. I thought that they'd counteract each other. One is minus building cost, the other one's plus building cost. That's weird. We can just stab up, no problem there. Oh, yeah, you go do your thing. Who are we gonna attack here? Papal States, since it's a coalition, I don't care. Do I attack Spain again? I'm gonna attack Spain again. Majapahit campaign them. Call in Great Britain. It's really not a bad idea. It does seem like the best call here, too. Alright, we can attack Spain. Let's scuddage Austria, let's scuddage Two Sicilies and Venice. You know, I actually probably shouldn't have placated them. I don't really have to enforce religion on them. I can just easily get them with an influence or gift. Alright, Mamluks true. Ooh, the Mamluks is another choice. No. Let's go with Spain. Let's get the colonizers out. I've never heard of it. Is that new with 1.35? I've never heard of Patron of the Arts. That has to be new. I've never seen it yet. But yeah, that sounds really good. Stacking that with something like Scholar. Like, this guy is Scholar and Free Thinker, but... Yeah, I can imagine getting minus 10% tech and idea cost from one ruler. It'd be nice. Alright, let's do this war. Call in GB. Alright, we need a leader for you. Get over here. You two get over here. Where's my boats? Get my boats over here. I wonder if we can just run straight for Fez. That would be a mistake. We need to pull out. You know what's this is actually really, really good for us if they stick all their armies over here. Oh, that would be... Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, 100k of their 100k. Okay, that's all their armies right here. Let's just Let's just land on this province right here and not have to worry about their armies ever again. That works just fine for me. Alright, and one of you guys can go siege down Portugal. Portugal has troops over here, probably, but oh well. We'll deal with them as we can. Really? You want to attack that? Okay. You gonna dogpile me there? They did in fact dogpile me there. Okay. Rome siege is done. Fine by me. Okay, we'll go take out Augsburg. Yeah, but cav flanking is so useless. I didn't actually think cav flanking was as bad as it was until I played with it and it didn't really affect anything at all. And I mean, having that on one general, it kind of useful. I guess you can have fun with that. I don't know. It could be fun. Yeah, you just stick all the cav into one stack. You'd have some fun with that. What do I want to do with my admin points now? Who do I want to dev? Morocco, France. I can get a little bit more French dev up. Wow. Okay, they're just falling apart. What are you doing there, bud? You don't get to attack that. Yeah, well, it would just be the CCA that's killing them. Cap flanking actually doesn't really do much beyond, like you would think it would allow cavalry to hit multiple stacks, but it doesn't do that. I wish it did that. It would actually make it useful if you could have one cav hit two units, 2 pips at the same time. That would make cav flanking incredibly useful. But because of the way it works, it just doesn't do that. It only allows cav that's not engaged to be useful. So it doesn't really have much use. Alright, gotta move back over here. Well, that worked out nicely. I need to go help them out again. Which colony got finished? This one got finished. Okay, let's cut them off from the ocean so nobody else can colonize that last province. And yeah, they're just stuck in Morocco. You know, maybe we should move across. And also, I should probably upgrade this monument. Another 5 minimum autonomy in territories. Gets us closer to that eco-hegemon that I want so badly. Alright, go to Portugal, get them out of this war. Let's get some more generals. That's a good general that I'm about to delete. I don't need him. I don't need just shock pips, I want fire pips too. Granada's finished, let's go siege down this last Spain province. Do you want out yet, Portugal? Nope. Augsburg's done. Let's go to Cologne. I guess that's true. Yeah, it does affect if. But I mean, the way I see it, the war is, or the battle's pretty much done anyway at that point. If what's it called? If what provinces do I have over here? Oh, Britain's attacking them. If their front line's falling apart anyway, then you're just gonna win anyway. So it's not really a priority stat. Of course. Now the independence things come in. Let's get some trust going. Great Britain? Great Britain, are you supporting independence? No, you're allied. Then what was that? I didn't read that event. I didn't read that event close enough. Let's work on sieging everybody down over here. Let's get this guy moving over here. And we can get out Augsburg. Okay, I also want Cologne out. So they can stop harassing my Ottomans. Integrating Venice, good. Let's not click that just yet. No. You know what? I might actually have to do this. Okay, easy enough. We gotta wait for the tick to happen. And then we can integrate, or we can't integrate Austria. Why? Why are you disloyal? You're not. You're fake disloyal. Alright, let's attack Genoa. And get everybody over here. Please tell me you want out now. Not yet. Here, I can just click that now. Alright, who are we at war with? They're falling apart. We need to get some placates rolling here. But the coalition is falling apart, so it's good for us. And France is helping us with this war, so good on us. Okay, Colon's out of the war. Where to next? Next we go to Saxony. Get Saxony out of the war. Also, Augsburg. Get Augsburg out of the war. Espionage Horde. I know Espionage Aristocratic gives a really good policy. Where is it? Really good cab policy. Yeah, 10% CC. I don't know about Horde. Yeah, you get, flanking. Yeah, flanking. What would I'm pretty sure, does Aristocratic have one? I don't see one. Yeah, I don't see one. Is it in their ideas? Capped infantry ratio. Yeah, it's not in their ideas. Yeah, I don't know what else would have it then. I can't see Horde. I know Islekand has it. Islekand has a lot of extra cap flanking in their mission tree. But that's a mod. I can't count that as base game. Let's see if we can get you out now. Could I just, you know, walk over and... Ugh, come on. Alright. Well, we have extra troops here. Cool. Let's use them. This is a bloody mess. Ooh, Fort Sieger. I don't want to pull Rome out of this war yet. Let's go attack the Genoa troops, though. You want out yet? Portugal? So close. Once Portugal gets out, that's most of their troops. Right there. Alright, you can go step on that fort. Let's try and wipe most of Genoa's guys. That siege is still not done. Alright. What do we need left for this Genoa war? Saxony, Frankfurt, Aachen. Also, we need to upgrade this a couple more times. 5% more, minimum autonomy in territories. And one more time and we'll get another 5. Good, now they want out. For sure they want out now. Take all your money too. For giving me trouble in this war. Siege of Milan is done. Let's go up to... Peace out these guys. Frankfurt and... whoever else is up here. There. And Aachen. Wow. Spain is still hanging on here. Kind of insane. You know what? Let's go fight their troops. That's probably an issue. Them having so much troops down here. And we'll slowly siege down everything with these 2 stacks. Actually, no, we won't. We'll carpet them. Easy enough. Let's go send another Merc stack. Well, no. Let's use this Merc stack to go help out the exploding Ottomans. I don't want to click that just yet. Alright, I think that's good. I do need to delete these mercs. These mercs are really behind in tech. I'm pretty sure these mercs are still Tech 16 mercs. Kind of brutal. Let's get more professionalism. Got nothing else to do with my my points, so why not? Let's block them off again. Integrating 2 Sicilies, okay. Let's get their troops over into my big pile of troops here. Many interests. This is usually a very good event. My guy is so old right now, though, that I don't think I'm going to make use of it. Nearly 70 years old. I really want the ICA from it, though. Very nice to have. And it's such a rare event, or it's such a rare outcome to get. Wish I could make it down there, but I can't. It's taking such a long time to siege that. Let's just take this at a time. I'm not using my admin for anything. Alright, Frankfurt, you're out. This stack can go help out. Man, they got a lot of cannons. Oh, can we upgrade this to max yet? No, we can't. The modifier ran out. Fair enough. Alright, Saxony. You won out. The Pate probably wants out. You can go Rebel Stomp. Where did we lose to? Okay. Lost a good number of troops there. What else is happening in this war? Just their colonies. Aachen out. And we own all of Genoa. Except for this. So, get over here, take it for the Ottomans. Actually, never mind, that's 100% right there. And I need to take this land, so... yeah. You know what? I completely forgot we're not capped out on absolutism yet. I shouldn't have been getting generals, but oh well. It's no issue. Not paying that 51. Too expensive. Too expensive. All these are so expensive. This one's fine. There's a 15. There's a 15. $25 is fine. 15, perfect. we'll take away that policy because I want to get 75. Yep, 75. And then we'll take away this policy, and why not? It is going to tank our potential, what's it called? Our potential GovCap things, but we can just unstate some stuff. We're going to unstate all of it anyway. Might as well. Yeah, fixed. Saved. Alright, everybody, get over here. We're gonna overstack on that province. We will pay, because I'm not paying the mandate. I need the mandate right now. Free prestige? Absolutely. We'll use that to placate down France some more. Never mind, we'll use it to pay up, we'll pay up Austria's debt. And we will placate down France. When placate hits 100, we should be fine. France should be loyal. I lied. Go up here. Noble families feud. I'm fine with that. Let's also find more ways to get absolutism. So we're right there. Right at the cusp. Come on, don't take it. There we go. Greek separatism, yep. Alright. Separate out. Stand in the middle here, so we can go wherever we need to. Merchant Guild, sure, be happy. What else needs to be done? I need to peace out both of these wars so I can finish off... what's it called? So I can finish off... Serbia got released! Oh my god. These Ottomans, man, these Ottomans. It's like it's playing babysitter, try and solve their issues. You know what? Let's work on the separatists first, and then we'll go to the Serbia. And I guess that could work out in our favor, because it will give us the core return thing will give us some liberty desire reductions. Alright, might as well check this again. Yeah, separatists, good. Get him out. Okay, get him out. You know, I'll pay the extra. It's fine. We're close. We're so close. Pretender rebels, pretender rebels, pretender rebels. I don't care about those. I do care about Bulgarian separatists. Bologna is in the French independent stuff now. Fine with me. The French independent stuff is going to disappear as soon as I click a button. These sieges need to be finished off. We're so close to just full annexing Genoa, too. Let's go back to culture conversion stuff. I kind of lost focus about that, but it's fine. It is completely fine. We're good to go. Okay. As soon as this Austria thing is done, then we're actually really good to go. We're going to be in a really good spot then. Move over to anywhere. I don't want all of you guys on that. Somebody go over here. Move some of these guys over so they don't take attrition anymore. Auto siege, all of this. Never mind, don't. Let's do it manually. And this war should be done soon. How bad is it going to be to take them as a vassal? Okay. Fair enough. How much ticking war score can we get? 10 more ticking war score. It's going to be a big pain to try and get them. They're just going to run around over here. Alright, you guys. Do we have any more separatists over here? Particulars, separatists over here. Okay, good. Let's check the rebel thing again. Done. I guess this is the positive about having all these rebels, is that I can get free absolutism off of them. Well, not the free absolutism, but absolutism. Nonetheless. Oh, mission done. Majapahit absolutism. And, yeah. It gives us a new Tier 1 government reform. Concentrate dev with no losses, which is kind of huge. Kind of insane. Not that useful anymore. The absolutism helps, but we don't really need this. It does give us a way to get out of Celestial Empire. But then again, Austrian government also gives us a way to get out of Celestial Empire. So 25 prestige, or I get a little bit of extra flavor. Get the extra flavor. Sure. Why not? That is going to screw over our gov cap. You know what? That I probably shouldn't have done that. I mean, our gov cap is going to be screwed anyway, but I would like to screw it up on my own terms instead of having the extra flavor screwed up for me. So I'll just take the prestige. Because, yeah, it is money. It's money that I'd be losing, and I don't want to lose money from that. I want to keep my money. You know, this music is actually really loud. I'm sorry for that. Turn it a bit lower. I turned it up because of the playing music on a different platform, but I didn't think it was going to carry over to be that loud. Alright. Do this again. Start treatment all of them. Get our absolutism up. Then click the button, and we can just do our government suits us just fine. And then we can placate down France. Alright, and then you need to go over here. And you need to go over here. And now I think we're fine. And we should probably also just land on the islands. This is going to be a slog trying to get every single one of them. Rightful ownership. What is this? Ottomans. Sure, you can like us more. Seed fossa. What is fossa? Really, you want that? I don't want to give you that. Serbia. Return cores on everything to the Ottomans. Plus your capital. And all your money. And then let's also give this over to the Ottomans. I think. See how expensive it would be. Maybe just a bit too rich. Oh, actually, this is going to be so close. Never mind. No, these islands too. I'll just court all myself. We'll attack Genoa again later on. Rebels. It's going to be such a pain to try and get all of those. But I've got time. I'm still waiting on the integration of, what's it called, of Austria. Austria wants to marry? Sure, absolutely. And let's go hop from island to island trying to get these damn... Khmer. I forgot about Khmer. I might have to stall out the Austria integration. What is with all of these events? Especially, I'm not getting into a trib. Screw that. I guess we have to land on the New World. I'll land on New Spain. Maybe the Caribbean. Here, yeah, take it to the Caribbean. We gotta find a way to get war score somewhere here. Oh, this thing. I completely forgot about naval doctrine. I need a little bit more. Alright, good. Let's go one last time into into promote dynastic name, because we will be taking elevate tributary status pretty soon here. And I want to be able to boost it back up to at least 50 mandate by the time that that's done. Curry favors with Austria, or with them is done, with the Ottomans is done. good. Very, very good. Liège, I don't care. Oh, God. Get him out. They're all gonna die, aren't they? Yeah, they're all gonna die. That's fine, I'll just remake it. Why am I losing money? Fort maintenance. Okay. Well... Well, crap. Let's fix these forts. And by fix these forts, I mean just delete all of them. I don't need them. I've been stalling out way too long, trying to leave them up, but it's fine. Probably should have just deleted them in my off time, but oh well. We'll leave the ones over here. I want the line for Russia. Alright, how many troops did we lose there? Quite a few. Lost all of our heavies. We need a new heavy fleet. Root out corruption's kind of screwing me. Port maintenance is still really high. Army maintenance advisor cost. Yeah. We can delete a lot of these forts. Oh, these are the forts that are doing it. All these 6 cost fort, or all these level 6 forts. I don't need any of them. I'm just gonna keep the line up here. And that's it. Yeah, seems good to me. And France can pay for their Maginot line. I don't care about this one. We'll be owning Austria soon. What else can I delete for forts? I don't want to delete anything over here. These are all fine. Those are all fine. Terrible. Alright, let's make a new heavy navy. I have a free guy, a free colonist. Also need to do the integration thing. Where is it? It's not on here. Might not pop up for a while. We're not going to be able to get... Well, we can get a little bit more war score. $25 means that I can't move the merc stack around anymore. Oh, but these guys should have... these navies should have boats. Yes, they do. Move the boats over there. Same with you. Boats over there. Not the galleys. The galleys can get gone. What is this? Heavy? Move it over here. Lights? Sure. They can stick around there. Oh, got some heavies over here. Pursuit of gold. This event, I forget what it does. I think it makes it may you. It's not a good one. It's not that good of of an event, but we'll do it anyway. Why not? Sure, why not? All right, let's make a mistake. By make a mistake, I mean move all these boats back over to the New World. Second invasion of the New World. This time with more boats. Where's that rebels at? None that I care about. Well, I do kind of care about them. I haven't checked this in a while. You know, we might just want to take the missionary. Oh, other thing that we want to do that I completely forgot about. Let's make more money. Sure. I don't care. 2 more years. Well, that Pursuit of Gold event isn't happening anymore, so I don't care. And collect trade from these two. We do own most of the trade here, so yeah. Should be good. Still not seeing that event. Alright, you guys are good to go. So we move them over. You know what? Actually, let's move them here. So are the Ottomans just never going to be out of this disaster? It feels like they're never going to be out of this disaster. Let's take the infantry fire. It's ahead of time. I don't care. I want better units. Let's go with the howitzer. Sure. Alright, they're almost over there. And they're here. Go siege them down. It's the only way we're going to be able to take them out, so why not? And let's check the culture conversions to Siamese. And we're good to go. Yeah, it's not going to pop up anymore, I don't think. We can take this, though. Good. Anything else I need here? That's just going to tick up naturally. I don't need to worry about it too much. They're just killing themselves. Okay. Next capital. We lost a core province? What? How? I'm pretty sure rebels weren't on that. Maybe they were, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Oh well. It's not that useful of a province anyway. We're so close. We're not getting out of this war until we get them taken care of. Wish Great Britain would help me here. Okay, this is going to be a mess. Because I don't want to... I don't want to pull out the light ships here. Alright. Where is your capital, New Spain? There we go. They white piece Great Britain. Fine by me. You'll get no quarter from me, though. There's our heir. About to come of age. Good. Move up just a bit. So why not? Diplomatic insult. We can just smooth that over. Good. And I really, really want to finish this war. Please. We're right there. Alright. I guess continue taking out the Spanish. The new Spanish. Oh, we're right there. Oh, we are right there. We just have to race these Caribbean troops. You know what, Barrage? Get it done. 50%. It's a coin flip. Either it happens or it doesn't. It didn't. Again? Got it. Should be it. Nobody in the coalition? Nobody in the coalition. Spain is ours. And now all Spanish colonies should be free? They're not. When did they make that change? I thought that when you vassalized a colonizer, all of their subjects went free. I was actually counting on all of their subjects going free, but if their subjects don't go free and they go to me instead, that's fine by me. And it looks like that is how it works. Cool. Then it's going to be a big benefit to go after Portugal then, too, and also Great Britain. We'll just own the entire world. First Austria. First Austria, then the world. Can I do the thing now? Not yet. Maybe it has to wait a tick? You know what, let's also take this now. Elevate troop status, yes please. Let's check this really quick. See how bad it is. It's not really that bad anymore. Yeah. Right there. As soon as we get Austria in our bellies, then it's done. We need to flip Austria, get Austrian government, and then... Because that's another 33% liberty desire from subjects. Dev. Alright, how are the boats? Can they move? Yes, they can. Do I want to just go after Portugal right now? Because I could leave this cannon stack. No, no, no. Let's pull the cannon stack back. Did I make Morocco into a march? I did. You know, it might actually be good to revoke this march. I should revoke all these marches. Yeah. Let's revoke all these marches. It'll just make it easier for me in the future. Okay. Now that I revoked all their marches, you'll see that it just goes up. The what's it called goes up. The policy. It's gonna be there guaranteed now. Right there. Easy. I forgot about Khmer again. I need to take care of Khmer. I should probably not be using dip in this anymore. My god, my desk. My desk keeps on moving. Sorry about that camera movement, but I can't fix it now. Yeah, meritocracy's fine to lose, I guess. Only one. Alright. They're integrated in an instant. Khmer. Yeah, we can just royal marry Khmer and improve relations, and they'll be fine. There's Austria integrated. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I almost threw my entire game off of that right there. I almost threw the entire game. I needed to give Austria Vienna back. Otherwise, I can't form Austria. Okay, good. We didn't take the policy yet in this timeline. Well, this takes priority. We also probably should kill all their rebels. Bengal enters the coalition. I don't care. A new capital because our guy took power. This could actually be very good for us. I don't think I care which one it goes to. Here, how big is Nanjing? A little bit too big. Beijing's a little bit too big. 10 dev, perfect. And we can get Buddha. And let's click this a bunch of times. Get it all the way up. Chance of New Arab? Sure, why not? You need to give back Vienna. And I think that's the only thing I have to worry about here. Alright, we can click the button now. There it is. Alright, mill support, impressment, sure. Impressment, good. Take sides, sure. Extra inflation's good. Give away some admin. I'll give away some corruption. I'll give away some professionalism. Yeah, sure. Okay, one more. Diplo support. Sure, why not? And there goes Austria. You know, I probably should have saved before doing this. But, you know what? I can just use an autosave. Did not mean to click that button. Perfect. Alright. Let's do this. Austrian, sure. Then let's uncore all of this over here. Unstate it, I mean. And let's do the Austria flip and the Sardinia-Piedmont flip right now. This should tank our economy, but it's not going to be too bad. Alright, that's it. We have nothing else full court. And now, so if I check this, it should be Austrian, and we promote it to main culture, and we focus dip here, and we form Austria. Reclaim the Archduchy of Austria. Do I want to do this in a specific order? Do I need Sardinia-Piedmont first? I don't think so. New traditions and ambitions. I don't think I take Austrian stuff. I think I stay with the... I stay with what I got. I need the dip annex cost. I'm pretty sure Austria does have dip annex cost, but... Okay. Decline of Hungary, good. Royal Hungary, yep. Hungarian question. What do I need for this? I can never get that. And that's actually what I need to do. Okay. Well, that's bad. Because I wanted multicultural empire. So that's annoying. We'll have to integrate Ottomans first, then. Defeat the Serbs. We have to own something as a core here. So we just have to integrate Ottomans first, then. What can I click here, though? I'm gonna have to bird it. So we're gonna have to form Sardinia-Piedmont first. Spread my dynasty. I'm never gonna be able to... Well, I actually can get that. I could just put my my leader on... Or my ruler on other dynasties. My vassals' dynasties. Shift the balance. At least 500 provinces in Europe. Does that matter at all for me? Not really. I guess it's free dip. Yeah, that does kind of matter for me. I will be taking that. So I just need an extra provinces. I just need a Russia subject, that's it. And then all of these are done once I integrate Ottomans. For 2 missionary strength, 1 dip rep. Yeah. So I just need to integrate Ottomans. Which kind of throws my plans into disarray. Oh, I need to make a TC over there. Okay, yeah, that's fine too. I'm gonna have to bird this, but it shouldn't be too bad. I need to figure out a way to make Ottomans loyal. I can placate them down. Alright, math time. Placate 100. Well, let's do reverse. Okay, we're at 400%. A little over 400% I need to get down. We got 100% from dev provinces, 100% if I placate them. Events, I would need... That doesn't work, never mind. We're at 250. Plus 250. Plus 300. We're at 300 right now, so it's about 150% Liberty Desire. I need to figure out a way to get 100% exactly. Loans. Pay off some of their loans. Would paying off that many loans give it to me? Not even close. That's only 20%. I need them to get more loans. Am I diverting? I'm not diverting anymore. But I will be diverting. They've got 300 troops. That is a lot of troops that they can afford right there. That's crazy. Alright. Well, let's bird it and do Sardinia Piedmont first. Okay. Worst case scenario here. What's my worst case scenario? I have to get rid of quantity ideas and go explo ideas. And that'll give me another 15% Liberty Desire from subject dev. How would I be able to get this core from France, though? It's why I was forming Austria first, was to get the multicultural empire. Okay, they're at considerably less. Take away the negative mandate, and I've got about 300. Just a little over 300. And placate and dev provinces is at 200. They're right there. If I divert trade and pay off some of their debt, they're going to be in a better spot for me. Take them out. Yeah. Okay, good. You, give your core back to... Oh, you'll marry me. Good, let's do that. Okay, that makes him a little bit easier to manage. Yeah, let's placate him down. Improve with Spain. Give the province over. Let's keep on converting. What's causing this to happen? Is it because I unstated everything? No, it's still full stated. Why is my eco tanking? because the merchants disappeared. I lost my TCs I lost my TCs in China. My trade is all screwed up. So we've got to TC this land then. Alright. Just do the standard TC stuff. That should be fine. Okay. That's weird. Apparently this this one province right here counts... Oh, wait. It's stated. Never mind. Alright, that should be 3. Alright, I think that should be fine. Yep. We got at least 2 of them. So let's fix this trade. Get these collecting over here. And what am I missing out on over here? Fine over there. We're dropping 40 ducats over here. So let's recall this one. Send them over here instead. We can make a lot more money from that node than the other one. Wow, no, moving capital really screwed up my trade. Probably shouldn't have done it. Oof. We're losing so many more ducats. Where's the trade being held up at over here? That's being pulled out of that. This node's becoming really rich. Oh, the Spain node, obviously. So if we take out Portugal, we can funnel a lot more into here. We could also take out Great Britain. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Divert my divert trade with my subjects and buy them down. Buy out their debt. the getting the Ottomans integrated would just be the... If I can get them integrated, that's it. It's still so expensive. That's insane. Okay, well, since I'm probably gonna have to bird this anyway, let's see how bad Piedmontese would be. What can I do to form Sardinia Piedmont? Own Turin. That's it. So if I were to get you down and take Turin from you, which is completely possible, sort of. I'd have to have them. Well, I'd have to pay off their debt. Okay, let's pay off their debt. And I'm gonna bird this anyway. Let's just do it this way. We're above our ships, too. Okay. What else is there? Placate once. I could force convert them and marry them, but no, that would not be what I want to do. Trust. I can do some trust stuff. Lowers it even more. Unix give me some. Liberty desire from subject, or liberty desire in subjects, sure. I wonder if I could do it by granting provinces. Granting provinces that I don't need, like this province right here. Done. Well, actually, let's go steal some prestige first. And then placate them down, and then we can seize land. Alright. How about them? We own Torino. Do you want to register that we own Torino? What? Oh, wait, it needs to be a core. Okay. Okay, well, let's just speed 5 this then. And I want to see what the Sardinia Piedmont mission tree is going to be like for us now. And also I can get other merchants from here. I did forget about that. And I will get other merchants from there. How much does France hate us now because of that? The stealing the province? 50% more. Yeah, as long as I bankrupt them, it should be fine. It's just going to take another 10, 15 years that I don't want to spend. Because I want to be Siamese pretty much now. Here, I can stop doing that. Are you full on trust? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Alright, there goes Sardinia Piedmont formation. And I'm pretty sure Sardinia Piedmont has worse ideas, but let's check them out anyway. For relations, idea cost, relations. I don't care about defense. Okay, okay. Yeah, it doesn't have the annex cost, so can't do that. Unify Piedmont, sure. Sure. Done, 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 done. Capture Venice, done. Okay, okay. Can't get that one done, can't get that one done. That one doesn't matter. Neither does this one. What about this one? Prosper in Piedmont. Got a Dev Torino up a couple of times. Done. 5 buildings, okay. Well, let's just say we did that. Religious Unity, that one's done. Kingdom of Cyprus, I'm not going to do that one. I don't care about the morale of armies. What about this one? Dev provinces in Torino. Power House of the North, which I do want to do. So this one's this mission tree is pretty much done. I just have to dev a couple of times and build up Torino. But it doesn't help me out with the Ottomans at all. And integrating the Ottomans is my top priority. I don't really want to give up quantity ideas. But giving up quantity ideas for Explo might be the best call because of the Liberty Desire from Subject Dev. Alright. Let's just go off of theoretical stuff here. But let's say I did that. And then I did this. Just going to click any of those because I'm burning it anyway. Okay. Well, the coalition collapses, which, yeah, I really don't care about. I get European traders in China. Okay. Still haven't fixed my economy, but whatever. Hey, we stay as Majapahit Empire, despite having... Okay, that's really cool. I really like that. Very good color for Majapahit Empire. I wonder if it's the same way we form Austria. I could do this. Yes, that's good. So I definitely want to form Sardinia Piedmont first. Oh, I could. There's Liberty Desire from subjects in here. Liberty Desire in subjects. Yeah, this one. That one could help out a bit. Are they collecting debt? Ottomans is. You know what? I'm also gonna have to kill... I'm gonna have to go back and kill off all of their... So we need Russia. Russia needs to die. And by die, I mean become my vassal. That's the way we get this done. That's the way we integrate Ottomans, is by removing all of the subjects, or all of the liberty, the what's it called, the independent supports. Because it's actually not that hard. We want to attack most of these guys anyway. Russia's not in there. Oh, supporting independence of Khmer. Okay, well, actually, yeah, that's not that hard to do. Because we're going to want to integrate Khmer anyway. Okay, so we delay the formations, remarch the Ottomans, remarch France. I can leave Spain and Morocco unmarched. Go after Russia. It's going to be... Oh, it's going to be so close. But we can get the Ottomans loyal. And we can get them integrated. Do I want to go after Poland? Poland, probably not. Yeah. Definitely not. Anything in here that could help us? Anything at all? I'm pretty sure there is a dip rep one in here that could help us. This one will help. No. Okay, just one more thing that I want to go for here. Unless I want to do meme stuff and just get all the reforms done. Which I probably will do later on. Once I have the opportunity. Alright. Let's go back in time. We tested what we needed to test. Now let's see. Ideally, I just move my capital back to to where it was before. It was more valuable there than it is in China. Or I could try and flip it to the New World right now. No, I can't. I need Portugal for that. Alright. So let's do this, then. Do I want to move it back there? I can move it anywhere. And I kind of want my trade capital over here, so... Where's a good spot? Here's Siak. Okay, we do that. We flip back all of these trade companies back into trade companies. What? Five years. We've got 5 years of tanked income. Okay, I don't care. I'll leave that air. It's just fine. We do need to convert all of these, and we can TC up all of... Actually, let's do that right now. All of this area should be TC'd. And there is no rush, but let's divert trade with both of these guys. And placate down Spain. Okay. Can I placate the Ottomans down? Yes, I can. All right. As long as the coalition collapses, we can kill off all of these Indians over here. And we need to do that. Okay, now it's just patience. I've got nothing else to do. I can go and vassalize Russia, but that's about it. Who are they in war with? Oirat. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter much to me. We do need to fix our economy, but that's just going to come with time. Because I need the TCs back over here. Here. Recall this guy. Recall this guy. Khmer. We can start Khmer's integration. We don't need to have them doing that thing anymore. Let's collect from both of these. No, let's collect from here. This is leaking a lot of ducats. This too is leaking a lot of ducats. That's where our main source of income is coming from. Then remarry Russia, or remarry Austria. Marry the Ottomans. Improve relations with France. Not improve relations, improve trust with France. We're very close to having that maxed out. Improve relations with Spain. Let's find another province over here to convert. Lucca is already being converted. This one, sure. And this one too. And I should do these. I should do the other provinces. I think it's about time. Hold on, let me test. Do eunuchs rise up if I do this? They don't. Okay, good to know. That does increase liberty desire, but oh well. It'll go down naturally. I need to improve with Khmer. And also, I should probably remarch the Ottomans? Should I remarch them? Is there any negative to having them marched? Or demarching them? I want to say that there is, yeah. Just relations, though. And the 60 relations hit's actually not going to be that bad. Let's see how their debt's doing. Yep, they're gaining debt again. Okay, once eunuchs are loyal. Once eunuchs are loyal, we should be good. Why is this coalition still a thing? I thought you would have collapsed by now. You don't have that many troops compared... You have way less troops compared to us. You know, if I just go to war with Russia... I don't think it's time, though. I think it's not time. Maybe if I take out the Papal States? Maybe if I take out Portugal? Taking out Portugal would be really nice here. And it wouldn't add too many problems with us. Yeah, actually, that's our next war, Portugal. Let's Scuttage Khmer, so that I don't have to. I can integrate them during the war. We should probably just click this button. Where is it? Right here. Yep, already done. Yeah, already good. Alright, next on the list. We need to make the TC for Austria. I wonder how many TCs we can get out of this. Probably not enough. So close to making money. People are entering the coalition now. Interesting. Either way, Portugal war in a couple of years. What else do I need to do? You're already fully improved. I haven't even started improving with you yet. No, I have started. What about you? Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Hurry with Great Britain? Maybe? No, probably not. You know, I could do trust with Great Britain, though. It will be helpful later on. Have them max out trust. And there's the Portugal War, ready to go. They're allied to Ethiopia, that's not going to help you at all. Got Prester John a little bit late there. We're going to go for Majapahit campaign. And just step on each of their forts. And we're good to go. You know what? Let's call them Great Britain, just for fun. I'll have them deal with the colonies. I don't want to deal with any of the New World. They can deal with it for me. Alright, Khmer is almost ready to be integrated. And then... done. As soon as we get Napoli and Palermo done, then we can make a TC over here. We can actually just start making the TC over here. Well, that was a misplay. Doesn't matter too much, though. Really? Well, that's a pain. It says it's upgrading this monument. Will it actually upgrade the monument? I don't know. I have no idea if it will. I hope it does. I'd love a free monument. Alright. Loans. Gotta figure out the loan situation. The money situation. Ooh, terrible. Might be worth it to do this now. Never mind, it's being converted. Half off Commandant? Yes, please. We should be focusing dip here. And annex Khmer. And which other ones do we need? There. You're Hindu. You're Hindu. Genoa? Hindu. You're already done. Just waiting on Palermo. Let's get Venice done. Venice is already done. You're done. Mantua. Mantua needs to be done. So does this, and so does this. It's in the HRE. Okay, well, let's just leave the HRE. Never mind. I guess we can't just leave the HRE. You know, to save some money, we can also do more taxes. I'm willing to pay the 2 mil for that. Negative mandate modifier is almost gone. Wow, that's eating up a lot of my manpower. Wasn't expecting them to stick out that battle. It's fine. Use the mercs for the rest of it, and they're gone. They are wiped. How is this going over here? Spain should be winning this. They've got a lot of troops. I'm not giving you that. Screw you. Something about our tributary Manchu. I'm guessing they went to war with... Oh, they went to war with Japan! What is that? Oh, well, that's going to be a mess of a war. Truce with Morocco's over. Alright, what else needs to be done? What else needs to be done? Anything I can do here? Not really. Still got a big... Oh, I can't wait until we get rid of these Ottomans. Ottoman vassal is no longer worth it. It's so painful. I'm babysitting there because they can't take care of their own rebels. Mandate, yes please. No, we're not taking that. We're gonna culture convert to Siamese. Our golden age is almost done, so we gotta use it while we have a chance. Abuse of tributaries. Sure. Thank you, Korea. Alright, Ethiopia. Yeah, we can take him out with this stack. Alright. Take the mercantilism. Free mercantilism is never bad. Especially in this case. Let's get this converted. One more province needs to be converted, and then we're good to go. With these merchants. We're close to being able to TC China again. End of the coup. Oh, thank God. It's over. They just got murdered. What the hell? Those Janets. Oh my God, the Ottomans. Are they bankrupt? Did I miss their bankrupt? No. No, I didn't. We'll pay off their debt, though. And we need to placate them down some more. No, they just got trash quality troops. That's it. Why are you sitting over there? Alright, Portugal. We're probably gonna have to move some troops over here, aren't we? No, they're helping out. Alright, last little bit of TC land that we need, right here. I think. Alright, let's see the TC land. How bad is it? North India can't do that one yet. Ligura, this area. We're somewhat close. I'll have to see on the tick. Adriatic. Punjab, yeah, Punjab's not happening. Adriatic's almost done. Let's see what happens on the tick. Oh, we're close to Adriatic. What else can I do? Well, besides this one finishing and this one finishing. Nothing. And let's get Vienna. And let's figure out a way to delete the HRE. We could just walk over and step on him. That would work. Let's also get this next reform figured out. What are we going to do for it? There is a point to be made for Leviathan here. Liberty desiring subjects, very nice. Harsh treatment costs would somewhat help. Would have helped a lot earlier. But there's also a point to be made for this one, because this one's just really, really, really good for one culture. You know, Machiavellian is also really, really, really good. Oh, yeah. Majapahit's incredibly fun. I love Majapahit. I love being able to get big vassals like this so early on in the game. I love that we're about to conquer Russia as soon as I figure out what I'm doing with the Ottomans. It's just so much fun. But that liberty desire from subject dev, we need to get it down. You know, if I were to stop diverting, what would you be at? There it is. There it is. We have them loyal. 40 away. 40 away from integrating them, forming Austria, forming Sardinia Piedmont. Let's work on the Sardinia Piedmont vassal. Well, the name of the game is Liberty Desire from Subject Dev. That is the only thing you really need to make everybody loyal. Where is it? We only have 43%, but Austria government type, which we're going to form pretty soon here, gives 33. And that's basically going to carry us. That's the last part we need to the end of the game. The next era also gives 33. So, but by that time we should have everybody that we need integrated. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just Liberty Desire from Subject Dev. Oh, we can pull you over here to group up with the other army that needs a little bit of reinforcements. And we should probably also do the thing over here. It's still being converted, never mind. Does conversions mess with this one? No. It's religion-based. Okay. Yeah, never mind then. Alright, and we have all of mainland Portugal taken. Oh, you're right. I do have to build buildings in Torino for the mission. I also have to dev Torino, but I want to own Torino first, so... And, I mean, the more I do for it, the better. Ooh, I really want to take loans to pay that off. You know what? It might be worth it to do this. Let's pay off one of our own loans. And then we will pay off all of France's loans. Make them loyal. What can I do for France besides pay off their loans? I can placate them a couple of times. What else? Take off divert trade, and they're good to go. And now we seize Torino. 75 extra Liberty Desire, but I don't care. They're not a priority to integrate. Ottomans is. And now I can dev up Torino as soon as I core it. Alright. Formed England for the mission tree, yeah. That England and France one is really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing Florywari do that. Yeah, I am Emperor of China. Yep, we own all of this too. I'm just focusing on Europe because I don't have much to do over here. I mean, all of these guys are tributaries. Except for these guys. These guys are a big pain. But they're in a coalition that we can't collapse yet. We will be able to collapse them as soon as we get Ottomans integrated. As soon as we get Ottomans integrated, we make Russia into a big vassal too. They're the great power of this game, pretty much. They're the only great power. Other than me. They can almost rival me, actually. They got so much dev. So much dev. But yeah, just Russia, and we're going to take Great Britain too, because they just partitioned the New World. And apparently, I didn't know this, but in this patch, if the vassals get to keep their colonies, it never used to do that. Whenever you made them a vassal, they lost their colonies. The colonies became free, but yeah, when I guess that was changed. Surprise to me. Cool. This is because Russia has something in their minimum autonomy and territories in their mission tree. I haven't checked out much of the Russia mission tree. Only some of it. Not the full thing. Just the early game parts. Okay. Dude, I'm still back and forth on this. Leviathan is kind of good for us here. But this is just too good. This is... well... AE Impact is not good for us right now. We really don't want AE Impact right now. You know, I'll take the Liberty Desire one for now. Oh! Oh yeah, the New Age modifiers. That one used to be GovCap. I think I liked it better as GovCap. It was kind of insane having that much GovCap. You could you used to do Russia with Emperor of China and some other things, and you could max out GovCap at something like something ridiculous, like 5,000 GovCap. And you could state the entire world, and that was really fun. I tried that. Very, very fun. How much you gonna take? It's gonna be a while, isn't it? Finish these guys off. How is South America doing? It's moving. I can't say that it's not. As soon as I get Ethiopia out, they might want to peace out. Really? You're gonna attack me there? Alright, well, we got one of our colonies done. Find more colonies to do. I think that's it, actually. I think we're stuck. No more potential colonies. Yeah, nothing up here. Well, there's this one. Yep, Portugal's already taken down here. Everything over here is already taken. Well, we have the colonists ready to go over here, but no islands. Yeah, we're SOL with colonists. All gone. Alright, Ottomans, how's your debt going? Please take more debt. I completely forgot about these troops over here, again. And you. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna click this now. Because there's potential for some shenanigans with a head in Diptech. And we should make France a little bit more loyal. Well, I'm not doing anything. Maybe it's time I take the loans to improve that. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to TC all this. Yeah, September. Okay, fair enough. Ottoman debt? There it is. 71%. Almost there. I should probably also pull up a guy to go attack Daiviet. Just so I can potentially form Daiviet. Who are you allied to? One of my tribs. You're also allied to one of my tribs. Alright, you know what? Let's get them out. I'll just retrib these guys later on. Alright, back over here. Religious zeal. Okay. Well, that screws over that plan. What about over here? No need to focus on the Empire. Mary, you gonna help me out? No, you're scuttaged, right? Yeah, you're scuttaged. Then maybe I should bring another couple of troops over there. Prestige is kind of an issue. I need more of it. Ethiopia should be done here. Why don't you want out? You do want out. Okay. Just go down the list again, so I don't really have stuff I need to convert. Where's the remove all provinces from the HRE button? See the add-all. How do we remove it? Besides just dismantle... Let's just dismantle the HRE. Where was that? Over here. Okay. Fair enough. That's why I sent the other troops over there. It's kind of a sloppy war, but oh well. Last little thing. Let's get him to 100 trust. We can stop currying. Now they kind of should stay loyal. Oh, also, let's, now that it's done, let's get it to 30. Should have done this beforehand, but oh well. Yeah, but I kind of want to be at max prestige when I dismantle, because it gives points for the prestige that you get from it. It's very nice, actually. Each of these needs to be up to 20. Alright. Should be good enough to be able to click the button immediately. Ugh. Free company, you're screwing me here. Taking so long. I don't care if they did. I don't care if they die. I really don't. We really need to do the integrations and stuff. Alright. Ottomans. Debt? No. We can placate him though. Oh, okay, let's just do this. Let's do this stupid thing. Demand artifacts everywhere. Now we're at 93. Alright, Ottomans, you will be loyal. Boom. They're loyal. Let's keep on diverting trade for now. I need these wars to be done. You know, I'm tempted to just move one of my stacks over there. I should. I'm just going to move one of my stacks over there. We need to speed up this war. And I can do the China TCs now. Or redo all the China TCs. We can, you know, start making our money again. This did set us back quite a bit, but we should get all of the stuff formed really soon here. Well, as soon as Russia, or as soon as Ottomans gets started, we can start finishing it up. Alright, I think that's it. No, it wasn't. Up here? Beijing? Yep. Done. Alright, let's see. Yep, there it is. Five more guys. 5 more merchants. Alright. Time for the boring part of this game. Organizing trade. Transfer trade from there. Transfer trade from here. Collect trade there. Collect trade there. Collect trade here. Transfer trade from the Ottomans. Transfer trade from here. I want it to all flow into stuff that I own. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. No issue. As soon as I own all of Portugal, I can transfer from... I should actually just do that now. Transfer from Spain and then transfer from Portugal. And transfer from Morocco, too. Let's bankrupt all of them. Good. Go there. Go to Daviet. Let's see how our armies compare to them. Not good. Not good at all. And we can do that. That button. It's a good button. And let's just barrage because I want to speed these up. What about the guy over here? The guy over here is doing his job. We're close to the spot we want to be at. Let's make sure we're improving with all of these guys, or already have improved with all of them. Actually, let's just... Well, let's do this first. Well, first time we're lacking dip in this entire game. And are they still on mill? They are still on mill. That's why we're lacking dip. I did kind of make a mistake leaving them on mill, but it's fine. It's whatever. We have infinite dip with client states this game anyway, so... Yeah. There's Portugal? Not yet. I don't want to be too gung-ho with that because I'm scared of Portuguese troops. Let's get a... Oh, we need a dip rep guy here. I was gonna say let's get a missionary strength guy. But it's fine. We'll leave it on the prestige guy for now. Dip rep guy. God, he's not the right one. Come on. Not the right one. I'll take him anyway. We'll replace him later on. This. Go with... Autonomy change. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter. And here we go. Done. And the coalition collapses, and we have free reign to do whatever we want. It's exactly what I want. So let's go over here to India and take out the rest of the Indian guys. And then we can start integrating auto. I really need to finish up these sieges. Hurry up. Hurry up. What do I need to get over here? Liberty desire from subjects would help. So would CCR. Figure out what we're going to do. CCR would probably be the best bet. Just to integrate quicker. Tech cost is a pretty decent one too. Proclaim dynastic name because we still want to get the this last little bit here. The reign in the factions. So we probably should proclaim dynastic name again. That's too good. God, these sieges. Okay, let's get these guys back over. And yeah, we're going India first. And then we're just going to make a sweep straight down. Once Ottoman's done, we can vassalize Russia and Great Britain. And that'll be in Songhai, and then that'll be all the vassals we need for the rest of the game. Until then, we just sweep across, take all of this area, finish off the Mamelukes, take Tunis, and then we dismantle the HRE. And that should take hopefully 50 years. That's what that's the about the amount of time I'm looking for. Let's start building a spy network on Songhai, because why not? And Russia, because why not? It'll help our siege ability. Minus dip rep's annoying. We got some troops over here. We can stick a general on them. And go to town. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Give to the state, extra money, perfect. Oh my god. Let's get all of this done quickly. I want to start integrating the Ottomans. Done. Okay, good. Then we can get everything organized. I don't care about AU with these guys. I really don't. Get over towards India. You can go take them out. We can also click this button. And I think that's it. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for the day. I've got stuff to do. We had a lot of progress. Let's start the integration on the Ottomans, because I'm just cool like that. Let's not start the integration of the Ottomans. I guess I'm not cool like that. Anything else I want to do before I get off? Anything at all. Improve relations. Let's curry some favors with all the guys over here. Like Spain. Morocco. Here, we can just do trust with you. Because you're already maxed. Portubola, yep. We'll do favors with them. You're already maxed out on favors. I'm just going to do a quick recap and then go offline. You're already maxed out on trust. Already integrated all of these guys. Let's get the rest of Italy done and out of the way. Tomorrow we dismantle the HRE. Tomorrow we do the sweep of India. Get the extra TCs. Stop locking up the money here. Go after Hormuz. Go after Mamelukes. Basically, it's going to unlock all of the trade in this entire area, straight to the Med and straight to our bellies. We did make a lot of progress today. In the last 20 years, since we took France, we took Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. And we have we have range on everything over here now. All of these are our vassals stuff, so yeah, good. Yeah, next is just once we get that Ottomans done, it's just Great Britain and Russia, and then we core the rest of the world ourselves. So good. We're right there. We're right on the cusp of something great here. It'll probably take another 50 years to conquer the world, I want to say. And then another 20 to integrate everybody. So we're looking at 100 years of just pure converting culture. But that's... Oh, we need to take Songhai too. How much is Songhai? Can I just take them normally? They're kind of small. Yeah, they're a 3-war job pretty much. Same with... Well, Poland's a 3-war job too. I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend too much dip integrating. So yeah, just taking Songhai and Russia and Great Britain's enough. I don't have to worry about it past that. Make sure you're loyal. Divert from Portugal. Not diverting from Ottomans anymore. Definitely not going to click that button. But we're in a good spot. I like the spot we're in. I like it, I like it, I like it. We're going to continue tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow at around 8. Same time as I did this today. And we will be finishing up the India conquest. And we will be finishing up over here. And we'll be cleaning up the worlds. And we might just get into the Russia War and Great Britain War. We'll see. We'll see how fast it goes. But fixing trade is going to be a big issue that is going to take priority over a lot of other things. Well, it's actually not that bad anymore. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's doable. It definitely fixed itself, but it's gonna be thrown into disarray again when we start flipping culture or flipping stuff over here. Because then I'll just lose all my cores. But we'll solve that in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.